one of the things I love to do, and all our customers and people out there, what's fun to do is make up a tuning.
Yeah.
Because it's just fun. Like sometimes being comfortable with not knowing what's going on is like kind of just allows you to be more free.
Welcome to my world.
It's like you can't hold a G chord, you can't hold a C chord the same. It's just different. So right now, exploration. So right now I got a G, I got a B, a D, and an A. So it has this sound open. And then you just kind of start using one finger. Just start using for one note. Oh, that works. That kind of works. Oh, there we go. You kind of just start putting your fingers in places that will sound good. So it's this process of elimination. So say like, okay, I know now. I don't like this. Well, I like it open, but I don't like that sound, so I won't do this,
Well, it could work for tension and resolve.
Wow.
Well, that's a cool tuning.
That's the movie soundtrack. In a world where animals exist. Oh wait, that's just called Earth. Play on the bottom string again. It was that was like the stereotypical movie.
This one right here.
But then back to the second fret, and then go from second, fourth, and fifth, just on the bottom string. In a world.
The ukulele review. I feel like you end up just using more of your ear rather than your,
Yeah, sure. I mean, you're a singer, so it's like for you, it's like just singing. You're creating melodies over it's just open tuning.
Yeah.
This is like the freedom.
Remember Jake Peterson talking about that too, or I mean, he would put stuff in just open tunings to
Just to mess around with, yeah.
It gives you space.
But this one in particular, this is, speaking of freedom, this kind of, this sound and this mode is like, I would associate with freedom,
G,
being free.
B, D, GBD, A.
GBDA sounds like a good supplement at GNC.
As your body ages, it depletes. In a world where freedom exists.
Where everything is the same as it exactly is.
Look at this. This projects over the water pipes of our toilet system here.
We got more A's than anyone else.
Yeah.
Well, it's just like in Hawaii. It's like, yeah.
What is
Yeah.
For real, yeah. Eh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Huh? Eh?
Look at this.
And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, he's not damaging your ukulele at all.
No ukuleles were harmed.
Yeah, see, when you
in the
don't
film.
strum over here, like you can just do something like that.
Yeah.
So you don't hit the uke. But and this is just a quick. It's not like I'm heavy-handed. It's just one little finger going like a trampoline.
Oh, yeah.
It's too bad you don't got that R&B voice.
Oh,
So you're just mixing in some beat.
I do it on guitar, but it's just
Right.
it feels weird on
But
ukulele.
it looks a little bit more doable compared to method of like flicking the stuff. And
Seems
I don't know,
less
to me, that-
painful.
I just don't want to do it to my.
It was an aggressive flick,
But-
man.
Well, he's just really precise with it, so I feel
Right.
like well, if you're that precise, you can do it. But I cannot do that. I tried that.
No,
but-
but yours looks like a way to be gentle with your instrument and still get the rhythm there.
Yeah,
You're almost at the saddle there when you're
almost
slapping it down.
because the tension is so tight here, so your pop will be louder versus down here. The tension is not as tight, but as you go up here, you're gonna get more of
So
a
you-
pop, 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 pop,
It's like a finger width in front of the saddle.
yeah. I don't know. It's just
Something like
I kind of it's more of a feel thing. But yes, if I were to measure, it's kind of like
When you hit that area, it
And
sounds
then
like
when you're strummed down, you're just swinging your hand up to just, and you almost just like flick your whole hand down like that.
yeah, like the chack thing, like I was doing with the Jack Johnson thing, right?
That would be a good way for people to start to learn that.
sounds like a conga. When you hit
And then when you do
Oh.
and when you do the hammer on here, you have that.
That's
You have, like,
another
two
percussive
thing,
hit.
What if you hit it harder?
Ways to experiment with your instrument from this is actually
Oh yeah, man, experimentations.
experimentations.
That's the next dimension. Experimentations.
Okay, so Zach was playing the K2TP, and now Corey's going to sample the K1T gloss.
There it is.
Zach, how much do you charge for lessons?
I don't do lessons anymore
Yeah.
because I don't know how to explain it other than the way I do it here.
You somehow do a good job explaining it, though.
And
can't do
I
it
don't
with
even
numbers,
know
weird.
half the thing. I can't give
Yeah,
lessons
yeah.
if I don't know.
No, but you probably show people a lot of
You showed
stuff
me
in
that thing
store
in, like,
that's like
5 minutes before, and I went home and
guitar.
did it. Yeah, well, it's the same thing.
Definitely different. Still string sounds way
It's
different.
the same principle.
Same principles, yeah. Okay, sound sample.
I wonder if you went like veggie, did the Itals diet, if your Rasta reggae vibe would get enhanced.
It'll get stronger.
Yeah. Could you imagine Corey with dreadlocks?
You could always just buy a wig and put it on
Thank
his
you.
head.
I don't know. You never know. It might match.
So the Kanilea K1T, the quality of the wood and the finish, and being entirely made here in Hawaii, and the tone and the dedication they put towards everything they're doing is apparent. And it's if you want a beautiful, professional koa Hawaiian instrument, they're definitely one of the top options for you. And we've been selling, I mean, you know, you guys that work in the stores see it every day, you know, as far as customers coming in. And
Your camera's off.
oh, yeah, but they sell well in store as well as online. You know, in store is a different experience, right? People can try everything and
Yeah.
compare, and
Yeah.
often they choose Kanilea.
In store, we sell more Kanilea than any other Hawaiian ukulele.
Yeah.
And
It has a lot to do with the price point.
Certain people will have like their own preferences of, you know, the differences in tone and whatnot, but
For sure.
I have the utmost respect for what Kanilea is doing and what they're offering for what, you know, what the cost is to customers. But what I'm really excited about is getting some cedar top colors.
And let me just say, those OHA models that they released this year has been some of our favorites so far.
What do you think, Clay, when you compare? Because we've had quite a few OHAs now. You know, initially we did a review. If you guys go back to the ukulele review, maybe 10 episodes ago or something like that, we did this back to back with the K1Ts and the OHA Ts and stuff. So I don't want to redo that, but just what are your thoughts after experiencing a number of them and showing them to customers?
Still to this day, I'm always blown away by the OHA models. I really love them. They have a really nice, warm, open sound, and they project really, really well.
I'm kind of fascinated on how sides and back can make a difference, you know?
Yeah, and
they do.
And all of us has, like, you know, tried them out, played them out, set them up.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of us agree that they have a warm, open sound. They have really good volume, and to get an ukulele that's under $800, that's handmade 100% in Hawaii, I mean, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's insane that
No,
it's not $1,000 and up.
Okay, so
Yeah,
here's the
for
thing.
sure.
We were talking to Nainoa today, and he confirmed that craziness because
FS3.
it's like they were almost on the borderline edge of like not releasing that as a model just because, you know, it's almost too well priced to be profitable for what they're doing. And they did it to try to, they decided to go for it to try to, you know, offer that sort of entry into their Hawaiian line for people and stuff.
But remember, Koloa had an all mahogany model, which was like 800.
No, but wait, I want to finish my thought here. But the point that I want to make with that is they're gonna have to raise the price on it, and so, you know, until then, it's a really good deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
One of the best deals.
But yeah, the Koloa all mahogany was a nice sound too.
It was.
But the
bring it
OHA's
back.
interesting because it still has the koa top, and so it's like you get a nice mix, right?
It's a really good mix.
It's an interesting combo. Because have you played anything else that had a koa top and a mahogany back and sides?
Oh God, I can't remember.
I don't think I ever have. So,
I haven't.
but when I picked it up, I don't think, maybe I didn't know what it was. I just picked it up one day off your shelf in there, from the first batch that we had, and I kind of did like a double take on it and try to figure out what it was because it was a new model. But
Yeah, for me too. I was like, these sound
pretty rad.
really good.
It's like a Model 3 for those that, you know, can't get a Model.
Or for somebody that has like a really expensive uke, but wants a great sounding uke that they don't have to be as concerned about, or they can, you know, just play on the couch or take traveling and whatnot. It's like, it's got a great sound, you know.
But there's another good customer of ours who he's got a K3 and he loves the way the neck feels and everything. He has a K3 and an Islander, but that was kind of like the in-between for him. It was exactly that. It's like he has his K3 that's his nice Kanilea, and this was like somewhere in the middle where you can get a little bit of a different sound, but if you already know you like the feel of the wider Kanilea neck and everything, then it's kind of perfect. It fits in that little niche of price and quality and the feel that you already know you like if you have a Kanilea or an Islander even. It's a whole
different price point though.
Yeah.
From any of the other Hawaiian stuff. I mean, you know, there's some hybrids where it's like partially made here that some people offer and stuff and they call Hawaiian made. But basically for a purely Hawaiian made instrument, that's kind of the starting point as far as I can tell.
I almost feel
It
like
could almost be the best ukulele that you can get right now, if you consider.
Oh Jesus!
Don't say
Corey's always got to take it.
Yeah, you consider the price that you're paying for what you get. You're still getting a really high quality instrument, a Kanilea, but a tenor is $7.95. You compare it to like,
That's
yeah,
really good.
no,
Yeah.
you got a point there.
I mean, it's.
And then if you get it from Hawaii Music Supply, we throw in a case and we give a professional setup. So
Yeah.
That's money in the bank.
You're getting a lot of
how much
extra
does that setup
stuff.
cost?
and
If you went and
get,
paid for it,
and you get our love and
A lot.
undying love for
Unconditional.
life. You know.
I mean, it when you think about like the 4 major K brands, that quality of sound and playability at that price point is.
They can't keep doing it.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, it's gonna go
it
up.
sounds like it should be sold for like at least $1,000
Well,
or
I don't
more.
know. I don't know. We'll see. But I know from talking to them, it's kind of like one of those lost leader type of things where they're trying to get people to like enter the brand, you know. But for me, I'm like, it tonally, it might, you know, for a musician, they might choose that over the higher price.
if you lean
models.
towards that kind of tone, then yeah.
What's good for like people who are even starting off ukulele, and like they want like a really good instrument, like for the very first one. We've had tons of customers who bought a kamaka as
Yeah.
the first ukulele,
For sure.
but then it's like it's $13.95. It's still not out of reach in that price range. $7.95 is still very affordable, and it's a Kanilea. It's a 100% handmade here. It has a
Mhm.
coal wood top.
Very
I mean-
affordable is relative, but yeah.
I mean, the Oha models, they pretty much sell themselves. When you have a customer that walks into our store, and
I
they're
mean, how
like,
many have we sold out of the store?
Oh,
because of
gosh.
the price. They're like, oh
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll
$7.95
give
is
them
actually really
something
good.
that's like, you know, like well, maybe we can give them like 3 or 4 different ukuleles.
Man,
all
you guys are
handmade.
making me think I should have put more of those on my standing order today. It's like we were being a
Just
little bit modest,
text 9
but
times 2.
yeah.
on
Yeah,
the
you
Oha
give them
keys.
4, and they decide for themselves
Yeah.
which one sounds good to them, and more than 75% of the time they agree with what we think, and a lot of times the Oha models really shine.
All right, so there wasn't a wardrobe change. I'm going to cut some of these sound samples into yesterday's podcast here. So first off, here's the Oha tenor.
Yeah. I my personal favorite from those is their super tenor. Like it just booms, it's big, it's warm, it's all of that. You got a real cannon for around 8.5, you know. But we don't get as much as a super tenor, so look out for those to come up, because I mean. But
We got
The
I
Oha
think 2
ST,
left, I
yeah.
think, that aren't listed. So if you're interested, call the Kaka Aqua store.
Oh, for real?
Or the Holly.
Oh, the Haleiwa doesn't get one? Oh.
Oh no, we still have 2 unlisted ones, right?
And here's Corey with the Oha Super Tenor. Clay's gonna play the KCST slotted headstock koa tenor now. Corey with the concert K1C gloss. And now the K2C Premium. All right, we'll finish this off with a baritone, the Koa Baritone K1B.
we went and had lunch with Nainoa today, and I gotta say, Nainoa from Kanilea has been instrumental for me in having that mediator or representative of the Kanilea brand that can work with me. And me and Corey and Zach and Joel sat with him today and went over some custom exclusive models that were
exciting news coming up. Huh?
Yeah,
We're not gonna see anything, but no, I'm not gonna see
new
anything.
stuff on the way.
Yeah, I mean, everything Kanilea does is great, but sometimes it really helps to have somebody that can just give us the time to go over all the little things that we need to go over. And dealing with Joe and Kristen through the years has been great too. And I want to keep doing that. I want to make a documentary on their reforestation project. It's just finding the time, but I want to go to the Big Island with all of you guys and show them the proper love for what they're trying to do for the environment and for the future and all that kind of stuff.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
But Kanilea is one of our favorite brands. I mean, you guys know that we've been selling them through the years, like supporting them, and we have almost 1,000 videos online that you can see sound samples from Corey or Kale or another great artist, playing them. But it's great. We're going to keep strengthening that relationship and working on different models that you'll be able to find through us. And the other thing is we're going to create a custom order listing where you can choose your woods and your bindings and create your dream Kanilea. And it's pretty cool. So that's all coming up. But why don't you give some of your thoughts?
I mean, it's just overall the idea of having our own instruments as far as the exclusive models. I mean, that's always going to be exciting, whether it be from Kala or that was our first exclusive was with Kala. But it's just nice to have another brand that we have this exclusive model that we kind of formed as far as the idea of the combination and what it is. And
I mean, it's still a Kanilea. It's just choosing your woods, but it's not a model right now. The thing is, when you get into the custom range, things get really expensive.
Oh, they don't have any regular models that have cedar tops, right?
There was a model,
Deluxe.
right?
I don't think there was ever a
regular
cedar top
That's what I'm saying. So I mean, that's a cool thing to be able to say. I want a
Yeah.
Kanilea, but I love cedar.
I do love cedar. Everybody knows this.
I like the
tell
sound of
everyone.
cedar.
Yeah, ZTP, CTG, Kamaka, cedar top, Kanilea, maybe a cedar top.
It's good, man.
Can you imagine like an Oha line with like a cedar top? So instead of like Koa on the
Stop it.
on the top,
They can't afford to.
you get like mahogany backsides.
cedar is they don't.
It stings so easy.
You look at it wrong.
You can like cough and then make a ding inside the cedar.
It's all right. It's a love
It
bites.
sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. Like cedar ukuleles or instruments, guitars, whatever.
dope.
They sound amazing.
What it has
It does.
We
That's
always
what's up, Joel.
We talk often. We'll answer emails about how to describe cedar, but we say it's kind of like an aged sound right off the bat
Like an aged spruce.
Yeah.
from
Kinda,
the beginning, right?
you know?
Right. So it just has this more open sound.
Does it
Right off the bat.
change the
That's a
same
good way to
way
put
as
it.
like a spruce top?
It
Does it
does,
mature?
but
like
not
that.
as much.
Not as
Age
much.
Not as much, right?
Yeah.
We love you, and we will see you next time.
Thanks for watching.
ありがとうございます。